Can we stop this? Can we actually stop this, folks? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Unscripted 101 podcast. Let's just get right to it. I'll do the other stuff after at the end. So, I've been listening to media outlets, fans online, whether it's social media or it's just comments on wherever or whatever. And this whole Caitlin Clark not being selected for the U.S. women's basketball team has caused an uproar. We've even gone far as using Christian Laettner as a comparison to her not making the team. No disrespect to you all, it's pathetic, okay? I understand that you all are some of you have said, quote, I quoted, not verbatim, but most of you have quoted that, okay, it's not really a basketball thing, it's a presentable thing, and it's something good for women's basketball to continue to move women's basketball in the right direction. Absolutely. Now, if you're trying to continue to promote, the obvious choice is to put Caitlin Clark on the team. But my question is, who the hell are you taking off from that roster? Who are you taking off? You can't take any one of those women that are on that roster off. They have all earned their spots. They have all proven themselves. We need to stop comparing women to men and men to women. We are two different species. We are two different everythings. So the Christian Laettner, Caitlin Clark comparison is absolutely, positively, as a friend of mine would say, preposterous. Absolutely preposterous. Calm down. Okay? We got to stop this. Everybody trying to break down this, break down that, use examples. Listen, she's in the WNBA. She's already helping the sport of basketball just being in the WNBA. Okay? Is she probably upset about not making the team? Sure, she's a baller. She's got that baller mentality. Most ballers are going to be pissed off if they feel that they're elite and should be chosen for something. Of course, she's probably pissed off. She'll be on the team. She'll be on the 2028 team. I'm sure of it. If she continues to raise her level of basketball play in the WNBA or wherever she is playing outside of the WNBA in the offseason, if she plays in the offseason, I don't think she has to because she's making a lot of money, she'll be on the team in 2028. Calm down. How come nobody was making an uproar when Isaiah Thomas didn't make the team? When everybody knows Isaiah Thomas, who's a two-time champion, should have been on that team. Shaq could have been on that team. But nobody says anything about that. Is it going to be are we going to do the race thing? Yes, we are going to do the race thing. Black players. 2 Hall of Fame black players. Were not selected for this team. They were not selected for this team. Christian Laettner could have been sat out, shouldn't have been picked, blah, 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 blase, blah, and there might have been an uproar for him. Christian Laettner, if I'm not correct, is a 2-time champion in college basketball. How many national championships again did Caitlin Clark win? Hello? How many national championships did she win? Because last I checked, the last 2 champions are LSU and South Carolina. And it's funny that the 2 star players from both those teams are now on the same team for the Chicago Sky, doing what they're doing. So, what's the problem? Angel Reese shouldn't be on that team? How come nobody's pitching for Angel Reese? How come nobody's pitching for Camila Cardoso? They're both champions. They're proven champions. Again, token white woman, great player, nothing against her, who doesn't get picked, and the world is in an uproar. And there are some black people too who are kissing her ass. Don't kiss her ass because she's a white woman. Kiss her ass because she's a great basketball player. Because Caitlin Clark is a phenomenal basketball player. And she will be an WNBA All-Star. She will be an Olympian. But we got to stop the politics. We all know politics is always going to happen. Politics has been against black people from the beginning of time that we existed on this planet. And every time we say something, it's an issue. Now, all of a sudden, Caitlin Clark doesn't get picked. Oh my gosh, this is not about basketball. It's about promoting the sport. She should be on the team, blah, blah, blah. Statistically, if you look at all the women that were picked for this USA 2024 edition of the Olympic squad, all of those players, statistically, resume-wise, are proven and are supposed to be picked for this. Who is Caitlin Clark going to start over? Who is Caitlin Clark going to start over? That's what I want to know. Who is she going to start over? That's just my honest opinion. Who is she going to start over? Because that USA basketball team is stacked. And we know Miss Wilson is on the top of the list. And right now, she's the best player in the league right now. Probably the best women's basketball player in the world, but nobody's talking about what she's doing right now statistically. A'ja Wilson is killing it right now. Killing it right now. But we want to talk about, oh, Caitlin Clark didn't make the Olympic team. Come on, guys. Stop it. Stop it. Okay? Stop it. It's not going to work. The USA Basketball Committee has made their decision, and they've made the right decision. Period. You are not going to get anybody kicked off that team for her. I heard even the comments saying, oh, Diana Taurasi's 42 or whatever. Why is she on the team? Diana Taurasi is a proven basketball player. She's a champion. She won in college. Again, how many championships has Caitlin Clark won again? Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another edition of the Unscripted Podcast. Like I said before, this podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, available on Spotify for podcasters, and this episode will be uploaded on YouTube, Beat Fact Music. Just type in Beat Fact Music on Spotify, boom, you'll get it. Type in Beat Fact Music on YouTube, boom, there you go. And all the other outlets, Spotify Podcast, boom, Apple Podcast, boom, Beat Fact Music. Do I need to spell it? Sure. BEATFAKMUSIC. Beat Fact Music. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Peace.